Wiz Khalifa. Hair go long like Chia. Money go long like Nia.
And
Good luck,
we
have fun.
are back at it again.
I'm excited
Disrupt
for
Gaming, Team Wazdaa, for the first team to qualify in North America Contender League Season 1 of Rainbow Six Siege. It's a mouthful, yes it is, but it's worth it. I told the players what song was being played for the pregame and they were bumping with me.
Nice. That was my first time ever hearing that song. I'm gonna be real.
That song goes hard if you are into that kind of music. If you like country music, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get some Brad Pays. I'm just kidding, we're not putting country music on. Anyway, bands are coming out. DG going with a Thatcher band. Team Wazdaa responds with Thermite. On Border, this is very common to see a Thermite band to get that armory wall almost impossible to open up. I'm interested to see who Team Wazdaa decides to ban here on defense. Who do they not want to go? Because that's banning Thermite and you're attacking first is a bold move. Unless you have some kind of strategy. Okay.
Yeah, I remember back when we were doing competitive, we did that quite a bit, and it definitely messed with some teams.
I remember when we ran Border, we ran with a very aggressive Dokkaebi Lion combination. And I don't even think we brought hard breachers for majority of the sites, as mirrors could be our final ban here. Defender ban's not a surprise. Attacker ban's really not a surprise on a map like this. And this is one of those maps that could really go either way. If the attacking team has the ability to take control early, it could easily be swung that way. If the defenders can lock down that tertiary site and not give up any of the primary sites, then you could see a 5-1, even a 6-0 split here from either side.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I have a feeling it's going to be a huge slugfest. Hopefully it's a close game.
So operators are out. Well, looks nothing. I'm kind of surprised on the Maverick pick here. I think trying to Maverick trick that armory wall would be quite difficult, but it looks like we'd be going first floor ventilation and workshop. Jahui 6 off the Maestro and picks up the alibi. That's a switch 81 bullets out for 3 clones. I like it. Okay, we immediately see a few rolling upstairs into armory. Looks like Candace could be running into the fountain over there into office, as Dope Girl's gonna be muting the armory wall. Jahui pops open the hatch for that. Fried Queen also upstairs reinforcing archives, and they're reinforcing triple wall as well. Are they gonna leave that last wall soft on triple wall, or do you think they're gonna get it? Looks like
they're gonna get it.
Yeah, it looks like Fried Queen just throws her camera up there into the office and gets the final wall. As we take a look downstairs to see the setup, they got a rotation pole into the bathroom. They're going to reinforce that last wall off. They haven't set up a rotation hole in between sites yet, though.
Hopefully the attackers are kind to the casters and they shoot the speaker telling everybody not to board the helicopter.
Yeah, that would be nice, but it does not look like it. Looks like we're going to listen to the nice man the entire game.
Early drones come out. Looks like they're gonna be starting on the east side here. We'll see if they push all the way through and try to open up the east balcony into office on that triple wall. I believe no, that was actually the Buck there getting an early pick on the castle, who was roaming towards the bathroom side. He saw him as he jumped through the window into lobby, and he's gonna take control.
And we have Red Dog sitting out here on the east balcony, waiting to see if he gets any intel from someone in the archives. Gets an early shot off, misses all of them though. That was a chance to get an early kill there as well and to go up. Oh, take some fire here. Who was laying down there? I believe that was Fry Queen, and Buck just.
I think that was Jahui.
That was Jahui, correct? Because Fry Queen just got killed by Buck. As they're entering archives here, and they're gonna be pushing in. Jahui's gonna get 1 kill.
At this point, the fighters are kind of fighting tooth and nail. They're down a man. It's 4-3 in favor of the attackers. And I don't know if they have anybody playing below on the site.
Jahui got droned out their archives and goes for a swing onto that east balcony. Almost pays off for her, but she ends up missing the headshot. Now we have a 4v2 in favor of Team Wazdaa on this first bomb site. Like our last two defenders are going to be down, sitting in the bomb site. Flash is going over the wall. They're just sitting here in wait of the attackers. Hatches are being opened. Looks like Cammy's gonna be sitting with that Jaeger in the bathroom waiting. Maverick, I believe they Habana that default wall open.
Yeah, they did. He's gonna pull
Breaking
down
the barricade
right there. They didn't react fast at all to that sound cue. I figured as soon as the crowbar went down, they would have changed their point of view to look towards that castle.
Dope Girl gets another pick here as well. Makes it a 1v2. This is a winnable situation for her. As Scams gets the plant down, she rotates down towards J-Desk. There's a rotation hole. She gets... Oh! What a shot by the Habana as Scams decides that this round is over.
Overall, that was a pretty quick round. A lot of early gunfights. The kind of flow of the game was back and forth for a little bit. And then Team Wazdaa just kind of overpowered DG and took the round.
It was unfortunate to see two players from DG go down early. I feel like if one of them stays up, that round comes out differently. However, pulling down that castle barricade on Bathroom and able to get a kill onto the Maverick was huge. That I don't know if the sound cue wasn't there. I don't know if comms were too hectic. But hearing her take that crowbar out and pull down the castle barricade is usually pretty loud.
Yeah, definitely. If she had gotten both of them there, I think the scoreboard reads different.
So it looks like we're going to go back up here to one of the easier sites to defend in Armory and Archives. Easy site to defend. Still, these two teams are going to be battling it out. It's going to be fought tooth and nail the entire game. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of surprised that there's not an IQ being brought. I'm not sure if they think that they were going to go back downstairs again or what, but I think IQ would have been a pretty good pick here. Just to deal with the Valkyrie cam, the Kaid, the mutes, the Jaegers.
So triple wall getting reinforced here again. Jahu's getting both walls on 90 as well as the one on E-Box. It looks like the default walls on Armory walls. An Armory is reinforced as well as the Archives walls as the round starts here. Waste. I guess that's not a waste of a nitro, but it does hit the Jaeger as they didn't have a way to make a rotation hole.
Yeah, that's some unfortunate early round damage that you definitely don't want to be taking, especially in a qualifier like this for what is obviously the most prestigious league in North America.
Amy's down under 50 HP with only 30 seconds into the round as they're both, as she has someone playing E-Box with her. But they're going to be pushing from that west balcony side.
I really don't like this spot that she's in right now. She has no way to rotate or move, and she's going to be taken out by a grenade.
Valkyrie had
no
a
ADS is there to protect her.
Valkyrie had a nice angle there looking in, but Jahui's going to be trapped here at E-Box as Red Dog comes in. Jahui picks up one with the MP5K, turns to get the second one. Ash with the pistol out. Red Dog able to win it with the pistol.
She's going to be knocked down to about 30 HP, so she's probably not going to be taking as aggressive gunfights here, but it's an Ash player, so she still may.
So Ash is droning out here, Bucks at the bottom of middle. We have Habana droning west balcony as Maverick pushes in towards CCTV. Our Kaid's on that AUG plane, rotating from behind the half wall towards Africa. Maddox is trying to do a little rotation here. If they don't have any drones up, I think Maddox has a chance to get a triple. Gets spotted by the Ash. Ash is at 50 HP. Maddox isn't high, but gets the kill on the Perone Ash. Buck on top metal, pre-fires, able to land his shots as Scams gets a kill on the Kaid off screen.
And that's another round for Team Wazdaa, making it 2-0. DG falling behind.
Looking at scoreboard here, it's we saw them play last game. Scams is a fragger. It's no surprise that he's 4-0 right now.
He's a fragger. He's playing on the Habana. It kind of reminds me of a pro player.
4-4-4. EG deciding to go back up. Second floor Armory Archives again. Bringing a very similar lineup to the first round. They have a lot of Wazdaaa here due to the Thatcher being banned. However, not being able to open up walls hasn't stopped Wazdaaa yet.
And I think a lot of that has come from some poor positioning by a couple of the players on DG. They're kind of putting themselves in places where they just can't rotate, and as soon as a drone comes out and identifies where they are, they're just immediately fragged out.
Looks like we're going to be seeing a very similar setup here as the armory walls are reinforced. Archive gets reinforced. They're making a shotgun rotation here on the E-box this time instead of throwing the C4 out, which was a, I don't want to say questionable because you need that rotation, but losing a C4 before the round starts is never good.
And doing that early damage to a teammate that can help.
Yeah, unfortunately that round we saw Cammy get stuck in a very poor position. She's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place over there on that banana desk inside CCTV. Hatch gets popped as Fry Queen falls down, throws down her camera into the customs. Attacker's doing some early droning, just clearing everything out, getting the default camps. Looks like
I really want to see DG step up and be a little bit more aggressive here with their defenses. 'Cause on a map like Border, you have to be aggressive. Aggression is favorable on Border.
Absolutely. We see a lot of now more vertical play from a few of the DG members. We see Valkyrie up top and server room on top of the racks, which could pay off if someone decides to come bottom metal and doesn't realize she's there. Which we have
They're
a few.
droning out bottom metal right now, but it doesn't look like they were able to see the Valkyrie in there on top of the server. So her positioning's still pretty good right now.
Looks like the Bucks could be droning out towards server room right now. As Red Dog gets an early kill and Jahui drops as well. It's 5v3 with almost 2 minutes left to go in the game. Not looking good for the defenders. Fry Queen here trying to flank someone that might be down there in ventilations.
Yep, and that's actually going to be the Buck who's pressuring the half wall right now. Just kind of harassing and making sure nobody's able to play back there. I want to see her get aggressive here and just kind of push that Buck and see if she can win that gunfight. But being down 5-3, I can understand why she's hesitant.
Interesting. I think DG might be playing for a retake here as Valkyrie doesn't see the player in server room. Rotates to the Buck pulls that were made. Can she catch the Buck off guard? Buck rotated out and now is at bottom metal.
They're kind of playing ring around the rosy here.
We have a Bandit here, but Bandit's been looking at the hatch for the past 2 minutes. I think they were going to be playing for a C4 toss at the end as Valkyrie spots the Buck and able to get the kill without taking any damage.
Very nice shot by Fry Queen there. She absolutely fried, yeah.
We have Maverick out there on Armory Wall as a drone comes in and spots Dope Girl. Bandit's still looking at the hatch. Fry Queen's still on the bottom. There's one attacker outside. Does she know? No, she gets picked off from outside. That's unfortunate. As the attackers push in, get the kill onto Dope Girl. No attackers, no defenders are upstairs. However, the Bandit's still downstairs. Maddox picks up 1 kill. C4 out. C4's not exploded as the attackers decide to rotate into Archives, get a free plant down. Yeah, the C4 was out there. Unable to connect with anyone. Maddox picks up another kill. 2v1 in a winnable situation here with 25 HP left. We had one.
Even where they planted, it's going to be a really hard retake to do. There's going to be a couple long angles held on that diffuser. She's going to have to make some crazy plays if she wants to win this round.
Absolutely. We saw one of the attackers jump out the window there, run over and get on top of the AC unit outside. So Maddox is going to hit some incredible shots here as one player's in Africa. She doesn't see, and there's a hole there, and Red Dog is able to get the pick to end the round 3-0 in favor of Team Wazdaa.
I think at this point, DG may be feeling themselves a little bit. They need to step it up. If you're a DG, what are you thinking? How are you gonna change the momentum here?
So 3-0, however, borders a very winnable map. You don't have the momentum, and that's the thing. I think you need to play more conservative, almost, in the fact that you're gonna let the attackers walk into you. You're not gonna be sitting on site exactly, but you are gonna be roaming. But you're gonna be waiting for the attacking team to make the mistake, because they are overextending. They are applying a lot of pressure on the DG and the attackers, and they're able to find them. They're not losing gunfights per se. They're able to find them running away with the backs turned.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the deaths on DG have been a timing thing. Specifically with, I believe it was Valkyrie last round dying to the defender outside of main door. She had checked her corners, she checked her angles, nobody was there. As soon as she crossed into ventilation, the attacker peeked and got her with her back turned. And that takes her C4 off the board too. I believe that's why she was playing down there, was to kind of help with defending against that plant and trying to get a C4 off, but taken out.
So, being down 3-0, you've lost his bomb site twice. You haven't changed your operators up. I'm wondering if I was trying to see if they changed the Valk cam placements up to see if it would give them advantage a little bit more. At what point do you have to change something? Looks like they're playing
right
E-Box
now
as
what needs
well.
to be changed is how they're playing. I think their setups are good. The rounds are close. But they're just losing because it kind of boils down to the game sense, it seems.
So it looks like Fry Queen is going to be our only defensive player off site right now. Looks like everyone else except for Jahu is going to be playing E-Box. The Dope Girl picks up one, picks up a second one. Unable to pick up a third on the Maverick, as it's now a 3v3. 3v2 as Maverick picks up his second kill. This could turn into a post-plant situation here as Maddox chucks out her C4, unable to connect. She's spraying through. Eyes on the Sophia. Maddox unable to hit the shot. Sophia downs Maddox. It is a 3v1. One player up from DG gets one. Fry Queen, 50 HP, running through. Bottom metal is the Sophia. She drops, gets the kill. 1v1 situation
1v1.
here.
Do
I
they
thought-
have a Valcam in
I thought she
office?
did.
Do
I
they
thought she
know
did.
that she's there?
It does not seem like it. Oh, she's spotted. Unable to land the shots.
Oh, this
Trading
is
back
so
and forth.
close.
12 seconds left. You gotta push it. And unable as Buck
good
gets the final
try.
kill.
That was a hell of a round. My butthole was puckered the entire time.
I will say if Fry Queen lands that, DG regains the motivation.
That was almost a momentum changer there. If the C4 didn't get stuck to the wall, I think that was a death and they don't get the plant down and that round comes out a little bit different.
It was unfortunate there. I don't know if it was a little bit of Peeker's advantage on the Sophia onto the Bandit there, because when we were on board there with Bandit, it was like she almost didn't see the Sophia because the peak was so quick, which is Rainbow Six Siege.
Those two early picks, I think it was Dope Girl. That was just absolutely beautiful.
So we're down, DG down 4-0 at this point. Good return down to the basement for round 5. I didn't mind this. I think their best site's still upstairs. Something's got to be changing. What is going through the head of the IGL being down 4-0?
I don't have an answer. I was trying to think in the mind of the IGL. I can't. At this point, I know that they're stressed. They want this win, but it's not going to come easy to them. I mean, Team Wazdaa has a really talented roster. DG has a really talented roster. But it just seems that Wazdaa right now, they just...
Oh, we're rushing. 5-man rush in this site. Plant is going down already. Habana's planting. Maddox gets the kill onto the Ash and Red Hawk. A second one comes out. It's going to be a 4v3. Trades left and right, left and right. 3v1 in favor of DG. The rush did not work out. Maverick is stuck here in server room below the hatch. Has a grenade. He's gonna throw it out. This is trouble. This might be a kill. Downs Maddox down to about 27 HP.
That was a good nade. But he doesn't have diffuser. He's just kind of holding, waiting for somebody to peek him and try to even out the odds a little bit. Also, I have not seen that castle charm before, and I kind of like that.
Maddox able to get the... Unable to connect on the shots. Had the angle, but unable to connect on those shots. 2v1. Jahui still sitting up there in the small office. Rains fire down onto the Maverick as DG picks up their first round. Wazdaa was feeling it. Wazdaa was feeling confident there. The rush, I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. But however, at this level, I think DG kind of was just like, are you serious? You're gonna rush into our site? And they made them pay 4-1.
I don't know if that was the call. I mean, I don't know if they had done the early drone work to see if there were holes above. And as soon as DG heard the plant going down, they knew exactly what was coming. And they had holes above ready for that, and they were able to stop the defuse. But when you're ahead by 4 rounds, you can afford those mistakes as long as you don't make them again.
This is a critical round.
4-1. And I'd like to see a 4-2 split.
So we're going back upstairs for our final defensive round for DG. I think if DG wins this game becomes more evenly matched. I know they lost 4 rounds on attack, but like you said earlier, Border's one of those maps that can really go either way. We'll try to hop on board here with the Valk. She's already throwing her cameras out. She gets those cameras out very early. You think maybe, I wouldn't say an outside camera would be important because those cameras almost won them the rounds last time they were up here. But
yeah,
maybe...
I don't think an outside cam's going to do a lot for them unless they're planning on doing a cheeky peek early in the round, because Team Wazdaa is getting inside the building really quick.
It looks like they're going to be taking from the west balcony here into CCTV. Kind of a default push here. I'm glad to see them not trying to overextend and try to push east, because this push has been working out for them in the past. Just clearing TC, you know, doing their progressions one by one. I'm interested to see though what defenders are downstairs, if it's just Fry Queen again or if she has anyone down there with her.
On a map like Border, I feel like there's really only 2 types of attacks. You have your west attack where you take CC. That's going to be a run out by Fry Queen, and she's going to be immediately refrag.
So it's a Valkyrie for Sophia. I think it's 100% worth it as Red Dog gets a kill on the Jahui.
I don't know if that's worth it. That's C4 off the board.
Maverick's outside the armory wall. We'll go ahead and try to Maverick it. I think if you're DG, you have to put pressure on this somehow, whether you shoot down that barricaded door and you toss a C4 out, because they get the wall almost every time for free here.
And I've got to say that's some pretty efficient Maverick tricking as well.
He still has 2.5 torches left. Or 1.5.
However, he struggles opening the door.
Sophia's got a nice angle onto Dope Girl on Kaid. Able to escape. Red Dog's getting up close and personal as Maddox gets a kill onto the Havana. Flash is going out. Dope Girl gets a kill onto Yams. 3v2.
Now we got a 3v2. PG at this point can kind of just relax and just hold their angles. The attackers have to peek just like that, but you gotta win those gunfights. You have to take down that Ash.
Oh, Doc, be careful. Grenades come raining out. Somehow misses. I'm not sure if it fell downstairs. Doc prone gets picked up by Red Dog. 2v2 situation. Kaid's in a good spot sitting on top of that, or behind that bomb. However, he can... Oh, he rotates out. Ash. Red Dog gets felled to the Kaid.
Now you got a 1v2. They should have the intel of the last attacker is also outside of that armory.
Mavericks could be cooking a frag grenade here. Could be tossing it, trying to get the Kaid on the bomb side. Able to do that. Jaeger peeks.
Oh, what a shot by Proco. taking down the Jaeger, winning the 1v2. And I've got to say, that was beautiful work with the grenade.
I don't want to say DG is feeling that loss, but that round not going in their favor
It hurts.
Your morale as a player being down 5-1, losing a 3v2 is never good. It was a really good play by the attacking team there. However, in a 2v1 situation,
I think it went downhill when the Doc repeat the Ash while prone. I think at this level of play, you need to understand the mechanics of the game. And if you're proning and you're, I guess, wide swinging, you're not going to have the advantage in that gunfight. They're going to see your arms moving, and they're going to be able to shoot those before you're able to react.
Team Wazdaa electing... Team Wazdaa downing Tachanka.
Yeah.
And they are not picking him up.
I think they're upset that he brought Tachanka.
And Doc stims him. Okay, I guess they were waiting on Doc to stim him so he didn't lose that much HP. Only down to 80 now.
I think Team Wazdaa is feeling pretty confident here. I don't know if this is a strat that they've actually practiced running with Tachanka. I think they're just kind of feeling confident and they want to see how it goes. They're up 5-1. They can afford another loss if it happens, but
interesting
Tachanka aces here.
Interesting setup. They're electing not to put any reinforcements on that archive wall. Instead, they're putting them on the other CCTV wall facing towards armor. I really want to see DG come back as Team Waz is now making a rotation from archives into office. Final reinforcement coming down here from the Maestro. Looks like DG's could be going for a west balcony take here as they push in the CCTV. There is one player in here. And a second one behind the desk. Being prone, sees the head, spots the head of Jaeger, doesn't spot the head, spots the head of Jaeger. Maddox gets a free kill on the Jaeger. As
His
Jihui.
head did kind of blend in there with the computer screens.
I guess our
Luckily,
outlines.
we have the power of the blue outline. We're able to see that.
Jihui took a lot of damage there from the player sitting on the E-box. However, being in a 4v1 or 4v5 situation here is definitely in favor of DG. However, Jihui being at 25 HP almost makes it a 4v4.
I'm curious to see how this Tachanka fares.
Maddox
Never
able to
mind, he doesn't fare well.
And
Tachanka's taken down, and that's 5v3.
Maddox has absolutely been going off in this qualifier.
Yeah, absolutely. Very talented player. She has been hitting her shots.
As Fried Cream is on sandwich window, but gets killed by the SMG-11. All of that smoke.
And we saw that last game. Scams with the SMG-11 is very dangerous.
Doc's sitting on metal stairs, peeking towards CCTV. Decides to fall off, rotate, maybe going east stairs for a flank. Dope Girl gets the kill on the Maddox. Nice shots raining out.
I wish I had seen what happened there.
And
You just killed, I believe, your top fragger. Can we get a look at the scoreboard real quick? Yep.
this
that
went from a 5v3 to a 4v3 down to a 3v1 with no HP as Dope Girl is down 6-1 in favor of Team Wazdaa. Match point on defense, border,
That hurts.
and able to qualify for the first series in the North American Contender League.
I wonder if there's some words being spoken over the comms there with DG about that team kill.
Unfortunately, those words are probably not able to be said on stream. Sometimes I wish there was a way to have the comms from the teams to be able for the casters to almost listen in to them at certain points to see what their mindset is, like during a push play or during a post-plan situation, be able to hit a button to listen into the communications from that team and what they're planning on doing.
Well, as we both played competitively in the past, I think you understand why that's not a thing.
Absolutely.
Especially with the comms that come from teams.
So, Team Wazdaa being on match point and 1 point away from qualifying, they elect to go downstairs into server. Another good site to hold. If you're DG here, you're throwing everything you absolutely have. Interesting, they're bringing the pulse here. I enjoy that pick. Hopefully Proco is old enough to play with the UMP. Bring Canadian, proud moment. But electing not to bring a castle here is something you don't see a lot of teams doing, as Peach looks to be going for an early kill.
The attackers are definitely heading that way. Let's see if they can pick this up. It looks like they're actually going to go around wide. And,
oh, sees the head. Oh, Jihui.
Man.
Jihui fell to that SMG 11 of Peach. Pulse has trying to get some intel on those players outside the west balcony, unable to pick anything up as Peach goes ahead and rotates out. Spots one. Unable to land any shots as Nomad falls off the roof and takes a bit of damage.
And right now, Team Wazdaa's playing how I wish DG was playing on defense. They're playing incredibly aggressive, which you have to do on this map at this level.
Absolutely, as Peach gets shot out of somewhere down to about 27 HP, starts running away through office. I believe that may have been Dope Girl. Oh, maybe it was... okay.
That is 2 team kills from 2 teams we've seen in this game. Making it a 3v3 as Cammy takes down Yems.
Looks like we have Peach trying to creep down the east stairs here. Spots the player in Passport. SMG-11 recoil too much as he has to back off. Habana from the shotgun.
That is not the way you want to go out.
In the Capital, unable to refrag there, and then immediately fell.
3v1, Fry Queen, the last one left. What are the odds that she takes this round? It's actually a 1v2. As they team kill another. At this point, I feel like Wazdaa's memeing on DG. And
that is going to do it for you. Team Wazdaa is the first team to qualify for the first season of the North American Contender League of Rainbow Six Siege. Defeating...
Congratulations, Team Wazdaa. Poggers in the chat.
Take a quick look here at the scoreboard before we go to break. Looks like DG has already left the lobby. However, Yams sitting at 9-5 that game. Everyone looked to have around the same amount of kills. Great team effort. As we kick it to a break for our next game.